Hey guys, it is day 15 in Algebra 2, and it is Wednesday, August 27th. And for your due now today, I made you a little packet of systems of equation problems, and we'll start just by reading these directions. It says, solve the systems of equations using the elimination method. For the system, find a number you can multiply the equation by that will eliminate the x's. Then find a number you can multiply that will eliminate the y's. So I gave you an example on the front page, and I'll just explain this briefly here. I have these systems, or these two equations as a system, and to start, I first decided to eliminate the x's so that I could solve for y. I have x's of -5 and -10, and I decided I need this x to be +10 so that when I add them together, they will eliminate, they will cancel. So we multiply by -2 to make that -5 become +10. We distribute the -2 to the remaining terms. -2 times 8y gives us -16y, and so on and so forth. We solve for y. Now, instead of plugging that back in like we did yesterday, second step, we just started over with the same problem. Same two equations, but this time I looked at the y's. I have an 8y and a 2y, both positive. So I'm going to try to get my 2y to become -8y. That way, when I add my equations, they cancel. I eliminate the y's, and then I can solve for x. So this whole do now activity is to help us see that you can solve a system of equations in so many different ways. So we're practicing doing more than one way and showing that it will work. So let's look at these problems. For number 1, I have the following system. I have -2x minus 3y equals 8, and I have -6x plus 9y equals -12. And I want to eliminate the x's. Would anybody like to walk me through how they did the x's for number 1? You do that?
No, I said I'm not sure yet.
That's okay. That's okay. Even if someone wants to just give it a go, and if you're not feeling confident, that's okay. These are learning moments. Because if your answer is, I really don't know and I need more review, that helps me know what you need. So let me guide you through the first one. Let's do this one together, and then I'll have somebody help me with the next part. So in number 1, we're going to eliminate the x's to solve for y. So first, we're looking at our x values. My first equation, the x has a coefficient of -2. The second equation, my x has a coefficient of -6. What do I want one of these numbers to become? Yes, Kelsey?
Oh, yep. +6.
+6. Yes. And yes, Rhonda. Perfect. So if I have a -6x in this equation, I'm going to want this -2 to turn into +6. Why do I want this to be +6? So it will cancel. Good. So let's find a number that when I multiply to -2, it becomes +6. What number could I multiply?
3.
3 times -2 will give me -6. So you're very close. If I want to change the sign, I'm going to multiply by that same number, 3, but not just regular positive 3.
Positive 3.
Not positive 3.
Minus 3.
Yes, minus 3, negative 3. Because if I start with a negative and I want it to be positive,
Positive 6.
yes, it will cancel. So we get positive 6x.
X
Mm-hmm.
plus 9.
Yes, negative 3 gets me
9
positive 9y
equals 24.
equals, now I have negative 3 times 8, almost, negative 24. Good, that's okay. Negative 24. So we have done that, and now we're just going to bring the other equation over. Negative 6x plus 9y equals negative 12. And now we're going to do the same thing we've been doing with elimination. We're just going to add the two equations together. So 6x plus negative 6x, they cancel. We eliminated the x. It's good. 9y plus 9y,
18.
18y. Bring down my equals. Negative 24 plus negative 12.
Minus 36.
Negative 36. Good. Okay. Now what should I do?
Y equals minus 36 divided by 18.
Good. We'll divide by 18. And that gives us y equals
2. Minus 2.
minus 2, negative 2. Good. Good. Y equals negative 2. Very nice. So we've eliminated the x's. We've solved for y. Now we're going to start over the same system. But this time, let's eliminate the y's. So I've got negative 3y, positive 9y. I want my y's to have the same number with different signs.
Yeah.
So what can I do to change this negative 3y?
Multiply the first by 3.
Yes. This time we're going to multiply by positive 3 because that's going to give us negative 9y. And then positive 9y, they'll cancel.
No.
So 3 times negative 2x is, what do we get for our first term? 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Good. Then 3 times negative 3y, we know that's going to be negative 9y. 3 times 8, 24. Okay, now we're just going to bring this over. Rewrite the equation. Negative 6x plus 9y equals negative 12. Okay.
Minus 6. Minus 6.
So what happens when I add negative 6x plus negative 6x?
Delete.
Say it again.
No.
Oh?
Minus 12.
Yes. These don't cancel. We'll get negative 12x.
Cancel.
Then our 9y and our minus 9y, those cancel. Equals
12.
Well, 24 minus 12 is 12.
X equal 1 minus 1.
Yes. Now we'll divide by negative 12. And you are correct, Jean. We will get x equals negative 1. Good. Very good. So there's the fully worked out problem. We solved for x, we solved for y. If you like doing this method where you multiply a number, you don't ever really have to plug anything back in if you don't want to. So there's a lot of different ways to solve these problems. So many ways. This is just one of them. before we move on to the second one, do we have any questions about what we did in this first problem?
I don't have a question, but I just wanted to say I didn't put it that way.
How did you do it?
I did to solve for x I did -6x plus 9 and times -2.
Let's see. So you did say that one more time. I'm sorry.
-6x plus 9 times -2, but in parentheses. I plugged it in.
Oh, so you plugged in your y for the -2 instead, right? Okay, yes, and that is normally how we do elimination problems, and that should, yes, you got the right answer, right? You got the negative, perfect. So you can definitely do it that way, and that will always get you the right answer. In this do now, the purpose was just to show that once you have eliminated your x's, you could then go back and you could actually eliminate the y's too. It's just to show that we have more than one option for solving one of these systems. So you're getting the right answer. That's wonderful. Okay, anything else?
I just want to be able to practice with it more.
Yeah,
Much.
absolutely.
Because I'm getting there.
Good.
But I know you also are just like introducing this fully today. So
Right.
yeah, I know practice is gonna help.
It sure will. So let's look at number 2. Does anyone still need to see this for number 1? Okay, so moving to 2. We're going to do the same thing now. In number 2, I have -5x minus 8y equals -27. And I have -10x plus y equals 14. I want to eliminate the x's. So, would anybody like to walk me through their thought process? How would we do this?
We multiply the equation first by -2.
Ooh, yes. I'm going to get these to match. So, we'll multiply by -2.
Positive 10
Good. That'll give me positive 10x.
minus um,
I have -2 times -8y. If I have a negative times a negative,
16 positive.
plus 16y. That -2 times -8, the negatives will cancel. It'll become plus 16y. And then -2 times -27, what will that give us?
54.
54.
Plus 3 equals.
Good, yes, 10x plus 16y equals 54. And what will I do with my bottom equation?
Bring it over.
Just bring it over. I'm just going to rewrite it underneath. Minus 10x plus y equals 14. Okay? What will I do next?
You add them together.
Add them together. Positive 10x plus negative 10x. They cancel out. Good. We eliminated the x's. Now we just add the rest. 16y plus y, 17y, equals 54 plus 14. What's that? 68. Good. What's my last step here?
Are we dividing?
Mm-hmm. We'll divide. 17. 17's cancel. Y equals 4. Good.
I'm like Kelsey, I'm feeling comfortable, but I mean, I don't have it yet, but the more we practice, yeah.
You're exactly where you need to be. That's good. That's good. I would be worried if you were completely lost. If you're not completely lost, you're in a good place.
Somebody's praying for me.
That's right. Okay, so I know my y equals 4. We eliminated the x's. We solved for y. Now we're going to start over with the same system, but this time, what could I do to eliminate my y's? What could I do this time?
Multiply by 8.
Yes.
They second, yeah.
Multiply by 8 to the second equation. So let's see.
Minus
Go ahead.
what? 80
Good. Minus 80 x
plus 8 5
plus 8y
equals 112.
equals 112. Bigger numbers this time. And my other equation, what do I do with that?
But the minus 5x
Yes.
minus 8y.
We're just writing it again. Bring it over.
Minus 85x.
Good. We're adding together. We'll get minus 85x.
Cancel.
Those y's cancel.
Equals.
Mm-hmm.
Ay.
See.
85 minus 85.
85. Ooh, is it
85,
minus?
not minus. Not
Good,
minus,
good.
85.
Positive 85. Very good.
X equal 1 minus 1.
Minus 1. Good. We will divide by negative 85. That will give us that answer of x equals negative 1.
What did you get yesterday?
Oh, yesterday. Okay. Any questions for number 2? Okay, I'll leave this up for a minute. I see a few people still writing it down. And when you're ready to move on, give me a thumbs up. Or if you have a question, raise your hand and I can talk about it. Okay. Okay, so flipping to number 3. And Rhonda, I'm going to have you help me with this one. You want to help me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start by eliminating the x's. So here's my x's. I have a positive 1x and a negative 8x. What do I need here to get negative 8x to go away?
Positive x.
Oh, here, I'm going to let Rhonda answer this one. You got it. I'm trying to teach her something real quick. But you are correct. That's good. Okay, so Rhonda, what do we need to get rid of negative 8? Negative 8 plus positive 8. Yeah. Because we want the same number, but opposite sign. So if I have negative 8, the opposite is positive 8, right? So I need positive 8. What do I have right now?
Negative 8.
I have negative 8 here. What do I have on the one that needs to change?
It's just x.
It's just x. So what number's in front of that x?
1.
1. I have 1. So let's divide 8 divided by 1. And that's going to give you the number we need to multiply. What will that be?
Positive 8.
It's going to be 8. So let's multiply by 8 this time. Okay. Okay. So 8 times x gives me.
Yeah.
Yes, 8x. 8 times negative 2y. Negative 16y. Good. And you guys can jump in now. I was just doing that one first part. Everybody can jump in now. Negative 16y equals 8 times 15. What is that? You know it? 120? That's probably right. I don't know it off the top of my head. 8 times 15. Yeah, 120. Good. And let's bring over the bottom equation. Negative 8x minus 8y equals negative 24. And we'll add them together. So what happens next?
Where you jump in?
What happens with my x's?
They
They cancel. We eliminated them. Okay, now negative 16y plus negative 8y. Negative 24y. Good. Do you need somebody?
Well, no, I thought maybe they were in here, but they're not.
Oh.
Never mind.
Okay. Okay. 120 plus negative 24. 96. Good. Okay. Now what?
Divide negative 24y by 4.
5 by negative 24. Good. And we get y equals 96 divided by negative 24. That's okay. I think you were looking at this
I
part.
was.
So those cancel.
Yes, those.
And now we need to find 96 divided by negative 24. Negative 4. Very good. Very good. Now when we eliminate the y's, this might be a better example to use the I need divided by I have, since it's not just 1. So Rhonda, can I have you help me with the next part again? Okay. I'm gonna get you to get this. You're gonna get it. So let's look at the y's now. We have x minus 2y equals 15. Negative 8x minus 8y is negative 24. So let's underline our y's. Negative 2y and negative 8y. Which number needs to change? The negative 2 or the negative 8?
The negative 2.
Let's do the negative 2. Let's do the negative 2. What does negative 2 need to be?
Positive.
Yes, positive what?
Positive 8.
Positive 8. Okay, so I need positive 8. What do I have?
Negative 8. I mean negative 2.
Negative 2. Good. So divide those and tell me what you get. That's what we'll multiply by.
It's negative 4.
Negative 4. There you go. So let's multiply by negative 4. Hope that little trick will help. I couldn't think of how to write this yesterday, but I feel like this makes sense.
Like visualize it.
Right. Hard to visualize the mental
Like-
process sometimes.
Cause sometimes it just feels like you're pulling that number out of
Right.
nowhere almost.
Right.
Right,
And it,
right.
yeah, it really
My brain
does.
works slow though.
Right. That's
Sorry,
okay.
guys.
You're good. Okay, so we're gonna multiply by -4 everything in that first equation. -4 times x is
Oh, it's just one.
-4 times x.
-4.
-4. What is -4 times x? What am I writing here, guys?
Oh.
Yes, -4x. I just didn't want you to forget the x. That's good. Okay, -4 times -2y. Anybody can answer. Positive 8y equals -4 times 15. -60. Good.
So, okay. Okay, never mind. The 4 times -2,
Yes.
that's where we get the +8.
Yes, that's where we got the +8.
I think something's going on with my calculator because I typed it in and it came, oh, no, I didn't. I left off the negative.
That'll do it. But you see it now, you got it. Okay, and then we'll bring over the other equation. -8x minus 8y equals -24. Okay. Let's add them together. -4x plus -8x. What is that?
-12.
-12x. Good. My y's, what happens?
They cancel.
They cancel. We eliminated the y's. Equals -60 plus -24. -84. Good. -84. Just one last step and we'll have our x. What should we do here?
Divide by 12.
Divide by -12.
-12.
Good. -12. And we'll get x equals. Get it?
I got 7.
7. Good. X equals 7. Perfect. Perfect. Is it giving you trouble?
Yes, look.
Let me see.
Am I supposed to be typing in negative? Divided by -4, negative.
Okay, so you're typing -12 divided by -12, which is what's happening right here. But we divided by -12 to get rid of it, right? To get x by itself. So I know that that's going to cancel. It's this number that we're doing, -84 divided by -12.
sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right.
There you go. You got it. Okay, last one, number 4. Last one. Does anybody want to do the whole thing? Somebody want to just walk me through all of it, every step? And we can go at whatever speed you want. Okay, Milena, yes, number 4. What did you do first?
Okay, so for one, I I did the -2 and distributed it.
Good.
Problem.
-2, distribute.
Then I got, 2x
2x
negative or minus 24y
minus 24y
equals -54.
equals -54. Perfect.
I brought down the other problem.
Perfect. Brought down the other problem. -2x minus 2y equals -24.
And then that cancels out the 2,
Good.
and then get -26y
-26y equals
-17.
good. -78.
And then you divide -26
By -26.
you get y equals 26.
Y.
Wait, I did it wrong.
That's okay. You're at the last step though. You've done everything correct so far.
Okay, you get, for that, you get 3. I think.
You're probably right. Let me type it in just to be
Yep.
sure.
You got it.
3.
3. Yep, perfect. 3. Y equals 3. Very nice. Okay, so that's the x's being eliminated. Does anybody want to walk me through eliminating the y's all the way? Anybody want to do the whole thing? Anybody? Anybody?
I'll do the whole thing, but I know that the second equation, that's the part, it didn't distribute 6 into there.
Okay, yes. We're going to multiply by 6 to get these. Okay, so tell me what you did next.
Okay, well, I'm doing it as.
Oh, you're doing it as we speak. Okay, that's okay.
Are you too, Ron?
No, you're good. Maybe you can narrate your process and I can kind of follow with you.
So yeah, that'll be 12x. -12x.
Yes, -12x. Good. And then
-12y.
-12y equals
-144.
-144.
And then you bring your other equation.
Okay, bring the other equation over. I'll do that now. I've got -x plus 12y equals 27.
You add the equations together.
Okay.
You be -13.
Yes, -x plus -12x, that will give us -13x.
Y cancel.
Good.
44 plus 27 is -117.
Perfect. -117.
And we divide by
Yes.
-13 on
Yes.
both sides.
Divide by -13.
Which gives you 9.
Okay, x
Equals 9.
equals 9. Perfect. Yay! We did 4 problems.
We did. We got it. We got there.
We got this. That's good. You guys are doing great. That's wonderful. Okay. Okay. So hopefully with this do now activity, we have a clearer understanding that you don't just have one option for solving these. You can eliminate the x's, or you can eliminate the y's, or you can eliminate one of them and then plug it in, whatever answer you get to find the other. There's so many different routes you can take to get your answers. So these are just a few examples of that. Okay. That was a lot of good practice. I think so. I think what we'll do now is we'll take a little break, give you a breather, let everybody finish writing if you're still doing that. And after the break, I'm going to show you some more problems with even more options. We're going to look at level 3 on that worksheet, on the elimination worksheet. So let's take a break and we will come back. Let's see, at 2, what would that be? 2:08 would be about 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. 2:08. We'll come back. All right. So we are back from our break and we just talked about the fire drill that will be happening soon. So just know we will get interrupted here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and take out whatever you like to write your notes on. I'm trying something different today. I'm using a notebook like you guys. Just to see, maybe it feels better to see me writing on the same thing you have. You can keep track of how far down I am and stuff. So we are still in Unit 2. We're talking about systems of equations. And today is day 15. So these will be our day 15 notes. Just going to write the date on here again. It is Wednesday, August the 27th day. We have been talking about solving systems of equations with elimination. So we've looked at level 1 elimination problems. We've looked at, and when I say that, I'm actually looking at this paper right here. Everybody, if you have this worksheet, this would be a great thing to get out so you know what I'm referring to. We've talked about level 1 elimination, where you just add the problems together. You don't have to multiply anything, and you solve. We've talked about, beginning yesterday, we started talking about level 2, which is what we just did during the do now, where you multiply one equation. Yes, we did multiply both like 2 different times on the do now, but it was just to show that you have options. We only needed to multiply one equation. And then we go back and we solve by adding together, canceling a variable, everything we just did. But now, live again. And these are all practice problems. You guys, if you need more practice, if you run out of problems, let me know. I can give you more. Now, we're going to look at level 3. Ooh, multiply both equations.
So we're on level 3.
We're on level 3. So, I'm going to start with number 16. That's on page 4 of this packet. Okay, so I am going to write here elimination level 3. And underneath, I'm going to write multiply both equations.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you're okay. You're okay with this.
Talk to my sister.
So, with elimination, with multiplying both equations, we're going to start, like I said, with that number 16 on the 4th page of this worksheet, and I'm just going to copy this problem down. 3x plus 11y equals -2 and 2x minus 10y equals -36. We're going to start by trying to cancel the x's. We're going to try to eliminate the x values. I'll let everyone write this down first before I get ahead of myself.
And you said this is 16 from that.
Yes, this is number 16 from the elimination worksheet on the 4th page. And at the top of that page, it'll say level 3 and multiply both equations. So if I'm looking at my x values, there's no whole number that I can multiply 3 by to get -2, because I would want -2 to make this cancel, right? There's no number I could multiply +2 to get -3 to make that +3 cancel. So when you have something like this, we can multiply both equations by the other number. And here's what I mean by other number. So if I multiply 3 times 2, I get 6. So what if I multiply the top equation by 2 and the bottom by 3? Then they're both 6x. But I just make one of them negative. So these, even though it's more steps, sometimes it takes less brain power because you're just going to multiply by the numbers you see, but make one negative. So I'm going to multiply this equation by 2. And we'll start with that. And I'm going to multiply my bottom equation by 3. Now, you have 2 options here. I can do -2 and +3, or I can do -3 and +2. Does anybody know why we do need one of them to be negative? To eliminate one of them, I'm starting with both x's as positive numbers. If I multiply them both by positive numbers, I'm just going to have 2 bigger positive numbers. I need one of them to be negative so that they can cancel. So it doesn't matter which you choose. I'm just going to put a negative on the 2. Okay. So we've decided that's what we're going to do. So now we just follow the same steps. I'm going to distribute -2 times 3x gives me -6x. -2 times 11y gives me -22y. -2 times -2, +4. Okay. We do the same thing underneath, but this time don't multiply by -2 again. Now we're going to multiply by 3. So 3 times 2x, 6x. 3 times -10y, -30y. And then finally 3 times -36. Let me see that. -108. Okay, I believe you. -108. So we just did it to both.
Stupid, the smart thing.
That's right. All right, guys. I've got both of my equations rewritten and multiplied out. What do I do now?
You add
And-
both equations.
Let's just add them together. Same steps. My x's, what happens?
It cancel.
They completely cancel. Good. Now, negative 22y plus negative 30y.
Negative 52y.
Negative 52y. Good. Equals 4 plus negative 108.
Negative 104.
Yes, negative 104. And we will divide.
52. Negative 50.
Thank you for saying that. For real.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cause
It
I was,
makes a
I was
difference.
writing and I didn't bring it down until you
Mhm.
said it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caught myself. doing the same thing, so I had to say it for me.
Right.
And what happens next?
Negative 104. And negative 52. 52.
Yes, positive 2 is my y. Now, we have our y value. We have so many options for finding x. What are some things we could do to solve for x?
See, we can add them together.
We could add what together?
Oh, you said to solve for, oh, we just solved for.
Yeah,
Y.
we just found y. So how can I use that, or how can I go back and solve for x now instead? And you don't have to do it the way we did it in the do now. We can use the good old method from the first day.
Okay, because I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like what Elena did earlier.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
do that. Do you want to substitute now?
Sure.
Let's do that.
Go ahead.
So we've done our elimination. We eliminated x. We have a y value. Let's plug it back in and solve
To the-
for x.
So we plugging it into the, either one.
Yep, either one.
Okay.
Either one of the original equations.
Okay.
So,
I was thinking the top problem because that's all possible.
More possible.
yeah, okay. So let's do the top one. Plug it in. So I'm gonna write that top equation, 3x plus 11 instead of y. I'm gonna write 2 in parentheses. Equals negative 2. Okay, we all see where we got to there? Yay, okay. What do I do next?
You're gonna multiply the 2 times 11.
Multiply, we'll get
2.
1 and 2. Okay, so I'll bring everything down now. 3x plus 22 equals negative 2. Now what? Subtract 22 from both sides. Bring down my 3x, my equals negative 2 minus 22. Negative 24. Last step,
Divide by 3.
divide by 3. Good. We'll get x equals
Negative 8.
Good. You're done. You did it. Level 3 is probably not even as hard because now you're familiar with the process.
Right.
I'll tell you what, and that's what I always say, the first level is always the hardest because it's like you're learning the language, you're learning to speak it, now we're going to use it. And using it is usually not as hard as learning it.
Right.
So, yes.
So I just got a question. With the first step, when we first started it,
Mm-hmm.
you said that one of the numbers has to be negative,
Yes,
but
yes.
we do add them together.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So we always start by multiplying and we want to get them to be the same number,
Okay.
but negative. So
Okay.
that when we add them together, they cancel.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That fire alarm will go off any minute now, guys. Surprised it hasn't yet.
Yeah, I know, me too.
See. Do we have any other questions about this type of problem? Okay. Let's try another one together. I'm gonna have, let's write number 17 now. Number 17, I have negative 6x minus 11y equals negative 27 and negative 9x plus 9y equals 36. So in number 16, if you want to look back and see what we did, I multiplied my top equation by negative 2 because my bottom x was 2. I multiplied my top equation by, I multiplied my bottom by 3 because my top was 3. We just flip-flopped the numbers and we just made one negative. What could I do here?
I was gonna suggest, okay, so we kind of have to like find a common number that both of those create, right?
You could.
Okay.
It might be an extra step though.
Okay,
What did we do in the first one that we can do the same thing. We can do the same thing.
So if we add these, so that'd be 15.
Well, we don't want to add yet because nothing can cancel. We don't have any numbers that cancel. Let's focus on trying to make the x's cancel in this case. We'll just do the x's.
You would multiply by each other.
Yes, just multiply the equations by the numbers of the other equations. So since this one is 6 and this one is 9, or negative 6 and negative 9, I'll multiply my top one by 9 and my bottom one by 6. We're flip-flopping them. Okay? So I'm going to take,
and one of them needs to be a negative.
yes,
right?
and then we
Yes.
make one
Okay.
negative. So I'll multiply my top equation by 9, my bottom equation by 6. And do we see where we're getting those numbers from?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the numbers in front of the x. We just flip-flopped them.
Look at them flopping.
Yeah, and if
Right.
it helps, I can kind of do that. See, I just used these. Okay. And we just need to make one of them negative.
I chose, the 6.
Okay, let's do the 6 then. So we'll do positive 9 and negative 6. If you decide to do negative 9, you'll still get the same answer. So let's distribute. So first I have 9 times negative 6. Negative 6x.
So that's gonna give us negative 54.
Good. Negative 54x. Now 9 times negative 11y.
Negative 99.
Negative 99y equals 9 times negative 27. Big number.
No, this ain't even on.
Oh.
I'm sitting there looking at it. It ain't even on.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so 9 times -27. Should get it. Say it again.
240.
Yes, -243. Good. Okay, so now we'll distribute in the bottom equation. Do this part and write my answers. You guys work it out and see if you're getting the same thing for your bottom equation. Let's see. Got mine done if you want to check it. And I make mistakes too, so tell me if I did something wrong. Pause it and wait for us to get caught up today. Okay, we're back. We're back from our little fire drill. So, just to recap what just happened here. We looked at our x's. We said we're gonna eliminate those, the x's. My bottom x has a -9, so I decided to multiply the top equation by 9. My top equation has a -6, so I decided to multiply the bottom equation by -6. And after we distributed and multiplied those numbers into both equations, we got to here. So, what happens next? What happens next?
Don't they cancel?
Yes, my x's will cancel.
X's will cancel.
Good. And then what should I do?
-99y plus -54.
Yes, -99
Mhm.
plus.
And it might give us, if I'm correct, -153.
Yes,
Damn.
-153y. Bring down equal.
I'm trying to hold the floor.
No,
You're good. You're
You
good.
divide by -153.
Ooh, you will before we do that.
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you gotta add
You
those
just never
together.
looked up.
That is all right. So we're gonna get
-459.
good. Just wanted to make sure I got that. -459.
And then divide by -150.
Yes, now we'll divide by -153 on both sides. Get y equals, let's see.
+3.
So I got +3. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Did you get it or no? What happened?
Ain't turned on.
Oh boy.
Goodness.
I know it kind of is annoying that these have an auto off feature.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Do they automatically go off?
Yeah.
they do.
Okay.
They do. So every time that you turn it on, you're gonna have to hit that on button down here.
I mean, honey, I was typing my heart out here.
Oh, Rhonda. I'm sorry. Oh,
Goodness.
man. Okay. So we got y equals 3. Where do we go next?
I'm going ahead and plugging the y equals 3. I'm plugging that 3 into the bottom equation.
Okay.
Yeah, like our original.
Yeah, okay, so let's take the bottom equation. Could you do it with the top?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you could. You could do it with either. we're gonna rewrite the bottom equation, but instead of y, we are going to plug in 3. So negative 9x plus 9 instead of y, 3 equals 36. Once we've got that all plugged in, somebody tell me where to go from here.
Oh, nope, you go ahead, girl.
Okay. Bring down that 9x,
That negative 9x.
I mean, negative 9x.
Yep.
Round up. Okay, negative 9x plus 27.
Yes, 27. Good. We did 9 times 3. We got 27. Then I'll bring down, just like you said, the negative 9x. And what else comes down?
Equals 36.
Equals 36. Perfect.
Then this is where I don't know why,
So,
subtract on the side.
yes, what am I subtracting?
Oh, 27.
Yes, ma'am.
You got it.
My brain said that, but I was really thinking, to divide the negative, but it's not there,
Right.
it's not there yet.
Right.
Yes, yes. Okay, so let's see.
27's cancel,
Mm-hmm.
and 36
Yes, plus the negative 27.
plus the negative 27 equals negative 63.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Shaka Khan, what I do?
Did you type in negative 36 plus negative 27? Okay, so we have positive 36 and we're subtracting 27. You got it. Tell me what you're going to get there.
9.
Yep.
Good, 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 good. Okay, what comes down?
Negative 9x
Mm-hmm.
equals 9.
Yes.
Then we're gonna divide negative 9x on both sides. I don't have to have an x.
Ooh, yes. Ella,
Thank
good
you,
point.
sweetie.
Good point.
Thank you. I
We're not going to
appreciate you.
divide by the x, just the number in front of the x. I
Okay,
appreciate that.
yeah,
You're
thank
trying to
you.
get X by itself.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Brings that down when it comes to division.
Thank you, baby. I
Very
appreciate you.
good. Okay, so we canceled our negative 9s. X is by itself. What is our answer?
Divided by negative 9 equals negative 1. So x equals negative.
Perfect. X equals negative 1 and y equals 3. Guys, are we getting it or what?
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, you want to try some on your own?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So here is your goal. I'm going to set let's go with like a 15-minute timer. I want you to, on this worksheet, try to solve number 18. If you finish that, keep going. Do 19, do 20, do as many as you can. I'm going to give you 15 minutes to practice. During this 15 minutes, if you get stuck, come and see me. Come and see me. After we do our practice and during that, I'm going to create an exit ticket. You're going to do one of these as an exit ticket. I just want to make sure you got it before I give it to you. So I'll pause this. Try some on your own. Okay, everyone, I know I just set our timer, but Kelsey brought up a really good point, and I'm going to repeat that just in case you didn't hear her. On number 18, we now have a problem that is a little bit different than the last two we just did. Because now my x's are not two positive numbers or two negative numbers. There's one that's positive and one that's negative. Our goal is to have different signs anyway, right?
Yes.
So whenever you multiply by the opposite numbers, you don't have to make one negative because one is already negative.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense? Or do we want to go further with that explanation?
Well, I'm glad she brought that up because what I was going to do, I flipped the numbers.
Yes.
I put my -5 up top and I put my 12 on the bottom.
Okay. Ooh, now if you're thinking of it that way, then you still would want to change the sign of one of them.
Okay,
So
but we're not doing it that way right now.
which way?
What we just did.
We are kind of still doing what we just did. It's
Okay.
just now we have different numbers. Our goal is we want to get a positive number for X and a negative number for X. That's the same number, different signs. With the last two problems, we had the same signs. So we had to multiply by different signs. So I multiplied by a positive, I multiplied by a negative.
And basically.
On this one, I multiplied.
Eliminated for it. So basically, the
Oh.
front two, you're just gonna write those,
Just
distributed as they are.
okay, I get you. So I
Yeah.
don't need the negative.
Yeah.
Yes, so I have I'm gonna ignore the signs. I have 12 and 5. I'm gonna multiply by 5 and 12. And then I'm gonna ask myself, 5 times 12 will give me, what will that be, guys? 60. 12 times -5 is -60. Those will cancel, so we don't need to make one negative. They're already gonna cancel.
Okay,
Does
I
that make
get you.
sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So you know your numbers for 18. There's your hint. Now I'm gonna pause again, and I'm gonna let you guys do that work. Thank you for pointing that out, Kelsey.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
It's important. Okay, so I am going to turn the page in my notes, and I will just do a quick title so I don't lose this. Algebra 2. Day 15, this is page 2. And we're going to look at number 18 from the worksheet. And number 18, can somebody read me that problem?
12x plus 4y
12x plus 4y
equals 32,
equals 32.
negative 5x,
Mhm.
negative 11y equals negative 4.
Negative 4. Okay. Okay. Oh, here's my paper. Wow. Found it. All right. So, what did you decide to multiply your equations by? Even though I told you. What did we do? What did I multiply my top equation by? 5. Okay. So, let's do that. 5 times 12x is 60x. 5 times 4y, 20y. 5 times 32, 160. Good. Okay, and what do we multiply the bottom equation by? Well, okay, so let's do that. 12 times -5 will just be the opposite, negative 60x. 12 times -11y.
Negative 132.
Negative 132
Y.
y. Good, equals negative 48. Okay. All right, so we have both of our equations multiplied. Let's add together and eliminate. My x's are gone. Now, what is 20y minus 132y, or plus negative 132.
Negative 112. Why?
Yes, negative 112y equals
Negative 48.
add negative 48, but we're adding that to 160. What will that give us?
Oh, is it 2,800, negative 2,880?
What did
No,
you
what
type
the heck,
in?
I didn't type it.
Okay,
let me
we're
go
just
back.
adding our equations together right here. We still need to
Oh,
do
you know what?
160 plus negative 48,
Right, okay, plus
or minus 48.
112.
112.
I
Good.
knew that.
That's all right. You got it. You got it now. Okay. Last step. For y anyway. What should I do?
We're gonna divide.
Yes. Divide by
Thank you, Ellen.
negative 112. And we should get y equals,
I didn't get that far.
let's see,
I got -1.
negative 1. Good. Okay, so I've got y equals negative 1. Good, good. And now that I have my y, how can I find my x? Did you copy it down wrong? I hate when I do that.
No wonder the math wasn't mathing.
Okay, tell me the right way. What are you gonna do now?
Okay, well, I decided, okay, like Jalen made a suggestion to use the top equation instead.
Yeah, no negatives.
So,
I like
I
that.
just went ahead and started writing that.
Okay.
So that's the route I'm gonna use.
So we're gonna use the top equation, 12x plus 4 times negative 1 equals 32. The highlighters like stars. What do you next?
Okay, you're gonna multiply 4 times -1.
Perfect. And what'll that give me?
Will give you a,
Yes. Negative 4.
we're gonna bring everything.
Yes. Bring everything down. 12x minus 4 equals 32. Now we're gonna get a good answer.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Where now?
We're gonna add 4 to both sides.
Good. Add 4.
Cancel, bring them 12x, and then 36.
Perfect.
Divided by 12.
Divide by 12, both sides. Wonderful.
It'll give you 3.
Yeah.
You got it. X equals 3.
I did it.
Amazing. Now wait. What's my coordinate?
3. Negative
Yes. That is it, y'all.
Woo.
Good job. Okay. I am going to pass out that exit ticket. I'll leave this on the board. Your exit ticket.
Told you what.
Me too.
Okay, perfect. You both have it.
I kept saying.
What? It's
Yeah.
not
The
go
negative one, when I wrote the
Here you go.
quotations, the negative was mixed in.
Oh, you already have it?
I have one.
Oh,
Perfect.
shoot.
Here
And
you
see,
go. You want?
Ellen caught mine. Mine was, I was trying to, what else was
And
I
then
trying
Melena,
to?
do you have one already? Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
Oh, I see, okay, gotcha.
All right. So I will just display this so that it's in the video. The exit ticket today is to solve the system of equations, just like we did using elimination. But now we have to multiply both equations. That's it. Once you finish that, I can check it for you and you're free to go. The end.